Hey guys, welcome to the start of fourth term. Can you believe it? This is the last term of your seventh grade career. And as soon as it's over, you are on to eighth grade. That is pretty crazy. So we are going to be doing online learning for quite a bit of this term, at least the next month by the looks of it. So I wanted to, like I've kind of started doing, give you some instructions for how to complete all of this online stuff. Because trust me, I know it's different and weird and confusing. Technology is not my best friend ever, but together we'll figure all of this out. So, starting fourth term, hopefully you'll come to the website, right, where I'm posting all of my instructions. I have cleaned up the menu over here a little bit. I put everything for third term in its own little spot, so you shouldn't see any of that. And you should see right here our first week of fourth term, April 6th through 10th, in which we are going to be learning about some different types of reproduction. So you can click onto that, and it takes you into the instructions for this entire week, April 6th through 10th. You'll notice that they're kind of short. There's not a lot of instructions here, right? That's because it's really pretty simple what our goal is here. So since we're doing online learning for a while, as it says right here, for a while, I'm trying to set up a new routine that will make it easy for us to know what to do for science class, when things are due, when quizzes are, and all of that stuff. So we'll just go over this really, really quickly. Our new routine is that every week there will be a few assignments for you to complete at your own pace during the week, and that's going to cover one entire unit. So all of our units from here on out are exactly 1 week long. Some weeks there will be 2 assignments, some weeks there may be 3 or 4, but if there are more, they'll be shorter. The goal is to give you about 2 to 2.5 hours of assignments to do during the entire week. And you can do them at your own pace. So you can finish them all on Monday, or you can save them all until right before they're due, which I definitely don't recommend. Or you can do one a day, or however you want to space it out. As long as you finish them by the time they're due, then you're golden. And of course, as always, if you need more time, that is okay. Just let me know and we can work it out. All of these assignments that we are going to be doing will be completed in Canvas, okay? So I'm posting instructions here, but we are shifting all of our actual operations, all of our assignments, over into Canvas. And then there is going to be a quiz on that week's assignments, on that unit, every single Friday. So the unit will be 1 week, and then we'll be quizzed on Friday. Rinse and repeat. That's how we're going to do this for, well, the entire rest of the time that we're doing online learning. So hopefully we get into kind of the swing of things with that routine, and before too long, I'm hoping that it's just easy peasy. Okay, so this video that I'm making for you is posted here, or will be posted here when I'm done making it. But you are going to go, as it says here, to Canvas, because that's where we're completing our assignments, okay? So, you all know how to get onto Canvas at this point, I hope, but if you need any help, just send me an email. Once you get onto Canvas, you see your dashboard, and I want you to click into Science, so that over here on your to-do list and stuff, it only shows science stuff. So, when you get on, oh, you know what, I'm going to go to Student View, so it looks exactly the same for me as it does for you guys. Here we go. So this is what you guys should see, your to-do list. These online discussions down here, they are still open if you want to tell us your story about what you experienced during the earthquake, or if you want to talk about the good and bad of online learning. They're not required, they're just if you want to chat with your fellow classmates. And you should see, here is episode 1 of 741. Here is episode 2 of 741. And here is episode 3 of 741. These are all due April 10th, which should be this Friday. Let me double check. Yes, April 10th, this Friday, at midnight. Okay, so you have until then to complete them. Like I said, you can do them at your own pace. You can do them whenever you want during the entire week, okay? but your goal is to finish all 3 of these throughout the course of the week before April 10th at midnight. Now, on Thursday, the 9th, you're going to have a new item on your to-do list, and it's going to be the quiz for this unit, 741. Okay? So I suggest that you finish these assignments by like Thursday, and then you plan on taking the quiz Friday, so that you have time to let that information kind of sink in Thursday night and Friday morning, and then you can wake up bright and early Friday morning with all of that information firmly lodged in your brain, right? And then take that quiz and knock it out of the park on Friday, okay? So again, the quiz will be available Thursday and Friday for you to take anytime during those 2 days that you want. Okay, so that's that. Now let's click into these assignments real quick so you have a preview of what's coming this week. Episode 1 is an introduction. And, oh, it's not even showing up to you. I better go out of student view. Leave student view. You won't be able to see it until tomorrow, since I'm making this on April 5th. So this is just an introduction. Literally all you're going to be doing for this assignment is watching the video that you are already watching right now. So if you are watching this video, check. You have completed episode 1. You're not submitting anything at all here, so don't be looking for any kind of submit button. It doesn't exist. Okay, let's go back into assignments and go to the next one. Maybe I should go into home, trying to decide where the easier way to find it is. If you go into home, you should see episode 2 on your to-do list. That again, you can finish whenever you want. And it's going to look like this. This is the one where you're going to start sinking your teeth into the information for our new unit that is all about types of reproduction. Okay, so I've broken it down into steps. Step 1, you'll watch just the first minute and 15 seconds of this video. And then in the assignment box, it wants you to answer this question right here. Okay, so this assignment should have a big blue submit assignment button at the top, or maybe at the bottom, I'm not sure. You need to click that button to open up a text box for you to type in. Then you can answer this question here. Okay. Now you're just going to keep working through the instructions of this assignment. Step 2 is that you watch this video and use it to answer questions 2 through 6. And if you scroll down underneath that video, here you will see questions 2 through 6. You should just type your answers to them, nicely numbered of course, into the text box. Step 3 will have you analyze these pictures of some cool squashes. And then have you answer question 7. Step 4, you're going to click this link to open up a presentation that will help you answer questions 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then step 4, you will test your math skills by going to this website and taking, it's not really like a quiz, it's a cool little activity that tests if you can take what you've learned up here through all of this and answer some questions correctly. It's actually really cool and kind of tricky. I had to really think about some of the questions in here. So once you have done that, you should have your text box with 11 questions nicely numbered and answered. Then you can hit the submit assignment button again, and it will submit your answers that you typed to these questions, and that is it. You are done with the assignment. Okay, so that's how you complete episode 2. Episode 3, which is the last one for this unit, is completed in exactly the same kind of way. Okay, you're going to carefully read the instructions. It'll have steps for you to follow. Watch this video to look at the 2 different kinds of reproduction. We're going to be learning about asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. And then you'll be answering some questions. Here we do a little review. I decided to call it recap time. You'll go to another website and use that to answer a few more questions. Follow step 3, answer some questions. Follow step 4, answer these questions, and then submit your assignment. So this one's also going to be a text box, okay? So in order to open up that text box, you have to hit the Submit Assignment button. That is going to be big and blue and probably at the top of the screen, maybe at the bottom of the screen. That'll open up the text box for you to type in all of your answers, and then you can hit that Submit Assignment button again to submit your answers to these 11 questions. Once you've completed that, you have finished this week's unit. You are done. In fact, if we go back to home, there shouldn't be anything else on your to-do list except for, it will probably still show you those discussions if you haven't clicked out of them. So there's those 3 assignments. Once you're done with them, you're done with the unit. And then you will just wait until Thursday when that quiz is posted. There will not be an access code or anything needed for the quiz. You can just click right into it. And for this first quiz, since we're figuring all of this stuff out, you will be given 3 attempts to take the quiz. So you can take it once, and if you don't like your score, then you can click right back into it and take it again. And if you don't like your score that time, then you can click right back into it and take it again. So you literally have 3 tries. And if you need more after that, then you can contact me and we'll do a few review assignments to help you understand that stuff before you take it one more time. That's not going to be the case for all of the quizzes. That is just for this first one where you have the 3 tries, since we're figuring all of this out. This is like our practice run here. So there are your instructions. If you have any additional instructions, you can send me an email and I will help you out. Good luck, guys!